So here we have the BMW 435D convertible on a 68 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside from there. From the outside you can see it's got alloy wheels, 2 doors, and the convertible roof is down. We're going to start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors. Obviously the roof is currently down, as I mentioned, so currently the amount of boot space you have is just underneath there. With the roof gone, you'll have that entire area free. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside from there. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in excellent condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the far left, we have the fuel gauge, the speedometer, the rev counter, and the coolant temperature gauge. In the middle, you can see the total miles for the car. They are 20,356. You can change the information that's displayed above that by pressing a button on the end of the indicator stalk for various bits of trip computer and fuel economy information. If we back out to the steering wheel, first of all, we have cruise control and speed limiter over here. Over on the right-hand side, we have phone controls for the car, and just behind the steering wheel, the plus and minus pedals so that you can change gear manually with this automatic gearbox. Over in the center, we then have the main touchscreen for the car. So you can scroll through items on there if you wish to by hand, or you can do what I'm doing right now and use the iDrive system, which is essentially this dial just here. You can rotate that. You can also select things directly from these buttons, but everything otherwise can be done from the dial. For example, if you want to listen to music, you go over to media and radio, push the dial down, you'll see we've got DAB, FM and AM radio. We've got a CD player, Bluetooth audio, USB input. You can pair your phone from there. You can also go to the satellite navigation. This is BMW's professional nav, so it's the extra wide screen. A really nice color screen, very, very easy system to use as well. Working our way down from that, we have the CD player, the main volume for the stereo. We then have dual zone climate control. So from here, you can adjust the passenger temperature, the driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can determine what direction you'd like the air to be distributed in for both driver and passenger independently. And when you're happy with those settings, that button turns your air conditioning on. Over here, if you hit auto, the car will take control of the fan speed and direction of the air to maintain those temperatures for you. Press auto again and you go back to whatever setting you had it on previously. We have a heated passenger seat with 3 different heat settings, and then the same over here for the driver side as well. Working our way down from that, we have storage that opens up. There's 2 cup holders there. We have the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox, and then these buttons for the parking sensors. First of all, you can also turn off the traction control. You can change the driving setup of the car, so you can put it into Sport, Sport Plus, and you come all the way back down to Comfort, which is your everyday driving, and also Eco Pro as well. The last thing I'll show you is the roof. First of all, so this button will do the roof. Pulling it back will open the roof, pushing it down will close the roof, but it's also worth noting that you have heated headrests, so you've got 3 different heat levels, and it blows from here. It will give you hot air. You can probably hear that now, and then you can decrease that and turn that off if you wish. So if I lift up the button for the roof, the first thing you will see is that the windows will go down, then the roof will start to open up, and that will fold down into the top section of the tailgate, which you've seen already. And then if you keep your finger on the button, all of the windows will go back up again. Although if you wish to, you can just take your finger off of the button once that's closed and leave it like that. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at West Horsley Motors. We'd love to hear from you soon.